What up, Jacket fans? Hardhat Jack here. Sorry for the late preview. I'm trying to get these things out before the day before the game, but my week has been busy, so here we go. Game 9 against NC State. It's going to be another big road test, just like Duke was. I don't think it's going to be as challenging as Duke, but it's somewhere in the same category. It's a night game in Raleigh, or Raleigh, however you pronounce that. Sorry for my North Carolinians if I said that wrong. Got a buddy on here, Joe's a big Wolfpack fan, so he might correct me on that. And it's their homecoming game, and it's a big game for them because, they have us, Miami, Florida State, and North Carolina left. And the key for NC State is going to be, do you think you could be bowl eligible? Do you believe in your coach enough to try to get to be bowl eligible? Do you have the talent to be bowl eligible? And I believe they do, at least on offense. C.J. Bailey's a very good quarterback. Hollywood Smothers, of course, is one of their star players. At running back, it's going to be a good game, just like it was last year, November 21st at Bobby Dodd. I was there for that one. It was a crazy one. Aaron Philo started the game, and it was a back and forth affair where really it looked like at any time the Jackets could take over the game and win handily. NC State was not a very good team last year, all told, and we had those disappointing injuries halfway through the season, so many thought that would be the game to make us bowl eligible, but we got bowl eligible by beating by Miami, so we beat them by a week, but that was a thrilling Thursday night game. Hollywood Smothers scored a touchdown with 1:30 to go, and NC State got a 2-point conversion to take a 29-23 lead before Aaron Philo had, I kid you not, the best 2-minute offense I've seen on any level of the game ever that I've seen. College, high school, pro, pee-wee. I mean, best 2-minute offense that I've ever seen. Just he zipped the ball down the field. Eric Singleton was very instrumental on that drive. And then Philo took it himself for 2 long drives to get in the end zone. And NC State did almost win at the very end. Colin Smith missed a 58-yard field goal. Every time I see the recap from that game, that ball just gets closer and closer to going through the uprights. I knew he wasn't going to make it. I kind of had a good feeling. I'm sitting in in my perch in the other end zone, and it looked like the ball was going left, but the crowd reaction was kind of mixed there for a second. So I didn't know. I figured NC State would be more excited had he had made that field goal, but he missed it, and we escaped with a 30-29 victory. It's not completely a 1v1 from last year, since this is something that I've been tabulating for the last few days. NC State has never played a 4-quarter game against Haynes King. Now, Haynes King did play a little bit in last year's game. He scored a rushing touchdown for us to put us up 23-14. So they've seen him a little bit, but they haven't seen him for a 4-quarter game. And what I think is really going to determine this, and Jackson Caudell and R.J. Schaefer did a good job of meting out how this game's going to go. Our offense matches up very well against their defense. It's a bad mismatch. They haven't seen an offense this year that they were capable of stopping quite like ours. And their last 3 games, Notre Dame, Pitt, and whoever else they played really ran up the score on them. So I'm looking forward to this game. I think it'll be a good game. I think it'll be one of those where, just like Duke, they sort of come out swinging early, and it kind of looks like, oh boy, this could be trouble. But then just the nature of Buster Faulkner's offense and the slow, methodical way that Haynes King runs the ship, I think we'll be just fine on offense. I think we'll get the job done. Defense, CJ Bailey is a challenge for the defense, as is Hollywood Smothers, which he's questionable. So that there's a chance he won't play, but more than likely, I think he's going to play. This is a pretty big game. It's homecoming for them at night in Raleigh. So he's probably going to play. And, CJ Bailey, too. He's a talented quarterback. And, NC State fans, my buddy Joe and all them, they're not big fans of Dave Doeren, but you know what? He is a good coach, and he has made NC State competitive in football. And it's been a long time since I've been able to say that the Wolfpack are a competitive football team. I mean, they're no Clemson by any means, but they're a solidly competitive football program. I think they're going to give us their all. I think it's going to be a very good game. But as far as prediction goes, it's going to be a short preview. Prediction-wise, I think Tech wins this one 31-17. Both the Believe in Georgia Techers picked us to score over 40 points, and I can see that, especially after last week against Syracuse, but we have yet to put up that big of an offensive showing on the road. And on the road is really the biggest external factor that I see in this game, and really the biggest challenge going into it is it's a night game on the road. If it was at home, I would have no problem with this one. But it's going to be a tight one. It's going to be a good one. Got a lot of friends going to this game, including Patience and a few others. And that's all I have to say. Go Jackets.